Anderson's dead. Some of the stuff that they
Well, hello. Merry, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Oh, here I am. Over myself a little bit because there's not much light in here. Let me fix that. There's still not much light. Anyway, I'm here. Yes, it is Santa Claus. And yes, I'm down in Miami. Here I am, down in Miami. There I am right there on the beach, having a cocktail, as you can see. Right there. Anyway, that's what Santa's doing after Christmas. Hope you had a great Christmas, and I hope you have a very happy New Year. Now, I'm going to turn it over to the show. Tonight, you not only have me, this is not my show. My show is tomorrow. Tonight, you have Gwen, you have Sean, and whoever else wants to show up. So, we are going to do a countdown. We are going to have an ending of the year show here and a beginning. We're going to drink out the new year on the East Coast, and then we're going to drink out the new year on the Central Coast. So hang on for the next 100 minutes because this could get interesting. Now, let me go ahead and fade away and bring on the people with the show. So for everybody else to come on board, I'm going to show.
Hello, everyone.
If you'll key up the auxiliary camera.
Hello, everybody.
Real quick for me, Sean. And we'll go out here and end Christmas. Okay, go cut the TV down. Off. Okay. Going on here. So let me leave mute it. And for one time, we're going to show what we have for Christmas.
Wow.
This, like I said, this is ending Christmas. Go this real quick. Those are copyrighted videos. Yes, I do have a collection of VHS tapes, believe it or not. This is the dated Christmas tree. These are dated ornaments we bought for the years. Yes, there's more than 24 ornaments on there, but some of them are for the same year. Here is our first one. Right there. Yes, that is how Galen and I looked 24 years ago. In fact, before we got married, it's probably more than a quarter of a century ago. Right there. And over here, we have the Santa Claus Village, which will start to be torn down tomorrow, along with our regular Christmas tree. Has snow up here. Here's what Santa Claus drove down here. Sleighs don't work down south. You got to drive a pick-em-up truck. Like these. And here he is in his winter forms with the 9 tiny reindeer, along with some help with some elves. Here's Santa's in a car. And here's a sleigh with a gingerbread man. Good profile of Santa there. And the rest of our village that Galen and I painted. We painted all these guys. Manger scene. And one last thing is, of course, the village. All right, that'll do it for this camera. Go ahead and switch it off, and I'll jump on board the other one. All right. Coming in. I would put on a shirt. I only have to turn a little light in here. This is just a bit too darkish. Here we are. Here I am. The real Lynn, not the Santa Claus. All right, let me repeat. Get my earphones on. And now, let's get off Santa Claus and go with the Happy New Year show. If everybody else that's here that wants to come on, let's bring them on.
Hey, good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hey, Len, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Great. That's a spectacular Christmas display you have, by the way. Just
Thank you.
great way to kick off the end of the year, you know?
Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Show Santa Claus on vacation. And I'll be teaming up. Or, of course, I wish Santa Claus would be down there with Greg Costas. He's going on a 2-week vacation down in the Keys to do some fishing.
Oh,
there.
Shane and I are trying to figure out a way we can smuggle ourselves into Greg Costas' baggage.
sounds like a plan.
Not a bad idea at all.
I don't know what kind of bag he would have that could fit me in one and Sean in another. I don't know what kind of bags you get.
I don't know. Santa Claus's sack's kind of magical. Have you seen some of those movies that they got out there?
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's
Some
it.
of the
man.
magic pixie dust.
Yeah, sprinkle some of that dust and jump in that bag. I'm heading that
Yeah.
way.
Especially
yeah.
that movie, the Christmas Chronicles movies with Michael Douglas and I forget what. Oh, and his wife. Yeah, the movies, the Christmas Chronicles. They have like a whole workshop inside the bag, so you guys would fit just fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure.
That
First,
next
down
is
in Miami, we can get all the magic dust you want.
Oh,
Oh,
not
magic
that kind of
dust.
magic dust.
Ooh, that'll make the new year go by pretty quick, I guess. Huh?
At least make it more tolerable.
There
That's
you go.
true.
What new year?
Hey, Blaine, I did not know you were a Civil War man. I'm sorry. I used to be on the Civil War Roundtable in Chicago.
Yeah,
Lane,
dude,
he's
I have
talking to you, brother.
a master's degree. I got a master's degree in history from the University of Alabama and a military master's degree from the Air Force.
All right. Hey, that's cool. That means you know stuff.
Today. We'll see that tomorrow.
Glad to see you back, Blaine.
Thank you, brother.
We all are.
I am so
Yeah.
happy to see you. And doesn't he look good?
Yeah.
It's great to see you again, Blaine.
Yes.
So,
Matt, you want to come tell everybody hey?
Hmm?
Hey guys, I'm fixing to get in the road to go home, and I'll be back on. But I wanted to say for all of you that are here now and won't be in a little bit. I was trying to wait but I'm gonna go ahead and get in the road.
okay.
Happy
On
New
the
Year.
road again.
Yeah, I'll be at my house in just a little bit. but-
Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, I just came in for a little while because Jennifer's back there asleep, so I don't want to wake her up. But I just want to tell everybody Happy New Year. But I'll be listening to the
Awesome.
show.
Hey,
All
Blaine,
right.
did you see the beginning of the show? Did you see the announcement?
Yes.
9
Yeah.
new podcasts.
9 new ones.
It's gonna be something.
Expanding.
You saw it or not?
It's definitely gonna be a heck of a new year, that's for sure.
Yes, it is.
But let us show you a poster real quick while Blaine's still on. Lee's gonna pop it up because she's on the control panel over here.
If I can get up here to it. Where the hell
You
is
gotta
it?
go down.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
So coming soon, January the 2nd is the premiere of the return or reboot of Monster Quest. January 30th, Blaine and I will be on the same episode, and then February 2 is Gwen. You can see this on the History Channel. It's going to be airing on that, but also streaming on Amazon Prime, Hulu, Apple TV, and Netflix.
It's awesome.
So it's awesome, and I'm so excited for our stories to be told.
Can't wait to check it out.
Yours might be the scariest. Blaine,
Can you hear? Blaine?
can you hear us, Blaine?
I think he's froze.
I think he's frozen too. There it went. You
Can
were
you hear? Did you say it? Are we muted?
Blaine.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Still
we
here.
glitched. We've been glitching all day. So we put up Monster Quest for you. Did you see the poster?
Blaine,
I
did you see
did.
the poster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm looking
good.
forward to watching all the episodes.
I know it. Me too.
So we would love for you guys to come out and support and just, if you can, watch them all.
Yeah, absolutely.
For
Watch them
everybody.
all.
Yeah.
The people that filmed with us were absolutely wonderful. They were very kind, and they were very accommodating. They made special arrangements
Yeah.
for me, and he enjoyed filming. We went together
Yeah. we
on
went
the
to
same
Seattle.
day. We flew together to Seattle, and we filmed. Who went first? Me? I think I did go first.
You did would go first, but I was in there first. So I thought it was like an hour and it was like 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And she filmed and filmed and filmed and filmed.
Lee
and
was
filmed.
like, did they kidnap her? Did
Yeah.
they take her away?
I'd go by the door and I'd listen. You know, but one pot never boils. So I'm just going to go upstairs. And I'm like, that's it. I'm going downstairs. And I open the door and there's Gwen. I was like, yay.
Yeah. She was like, you had got kidnapped.
Yeah, I thought she was taking over.
How about a shout out for All Access Network TV? Now there are 3 personalities on.
I know.
It's a big deal.
All Access Network has 3 people that have filmed with Monster Quest debuting on the History Channel at the beginning of this year.
All right.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
All Access.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Jim Boardwine is coming.
Yeah.
He's doing When the Mountain Speaks, and he was on the History Channel for 2 shows. He did Civil War Journal, and then he did Mountain Men, and he did something to do with. There was another show he did something. I got to get his bio.
I don't know it either. And I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Jim, if you're watching. I apologize.
Well, it's like, very and he's been to so many different fairs and festivals. He speaks. He's friends with the Turtle Man. You guys remember him?
Yeah, I do. I remember watching that show. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll be
Okay,
seeing him
He'll be
on our
coming in.
network. I don't know if he'll have his own podcast or he's going to hop on with Jim because they're really good friends. But yeah, it's going to be fun. There's going to be more people from the History Channel popping on too. So, and
Awesome.
Matthew's got 2 shows. He's doing Headspace, Headspace, and
It's timing.
Timing. Thank you.
We just had to do all this, and it was a big thing, y'all. So.
Yeah, my brain is fried. Headspace and Timing. Yep. So yeah. If they heard you blowing your nose, you trumpet nose.
So guys,
Tell us about the new shows,
We,
maybe.
Yeah,
we
please
heard
do.
that.
we got 2 new shows coming out. One of them is called A Shot in the Dark. A Shot in the Dark is a deep dive review on a firearm. It's a different firearm every day, every show. We're gonna take it out to the range. We're gonna put it through tactical extremes, and then we're gonna bring it back to the bench, and we're gonna tear that thing apart. And we're gonna figure out what makes it good and what makes it bad, or what makes it great, or what makes it a do not buy. What makes it a good boat anchor? So we're gonna tear through it and do a real fun breakdown of those weapons. It's something that nobody does before.
And I
what-
think you'll be great at doing target stuff too.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna have a great time with that. Me and firearms, I love it. It's a big passion of mine. I know it's a big passion of Blaine's too. So I imagine Blaine's gonna be in there with me on a lot of that.
So
And
yeah.
his
And
wife,
then
and me.
and then we have a shot in the dark. A shot in the dark
said
is a shot in the dark. Yeah, we've already talked about that.
We're all confused at this point. Yes.
So
Serena's did.
the other show I'm working on is Headspace and Timing. So if you're in the military, you know what headspace and timing is. It's where you're timing your machine guns. And we have what's called the go and no-go space, right? But we're going to talk about the space that's in between. And the space that's in between is where a lot of us are right now. A lot of us soldiers are, a lot of us first responders, a lot of us policemen, firefighters, where we've seen things and done things and experienced things, and we've dealt with some trauma. We're trying to figure out how to be in that space between. We may not be in the go stage, but we may not be in the no-go stage. So we're somewhere struggling in that moment between. And we're going to deep dive into that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to go over some of the problems that we may be going through, people may be going through, some, emotional trauma they may be dealing with.
Well, after COVID.
And after COVID,
And
it's not
hurricane.
just military. It's not just that. It's everybody. And if you've got, the type personality where you just don't feel like you want to talk to anybody about it, you can watch the show, and it may be something that somebody is going through something similar and they're talking through it, and it's going to be something to help you out. So we're looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a big plus for the network, and I believe that there's a lot of people that are going to get some good out of it.
That's awesome.
So
That's
Mhm.
awesome.
It's
I'm
got to be
so
better
proud.
than some of the stuff I've seen after back in 92, 91, after the Iraqi war.
right.
What was it, Shield? I had a couple roommates. They were there for Shield and Storm, and the way they got through it, there was nobody in Columbus to talk to.
Right.
You'd think Fort Benning would have this, but they didn't. And the way they got through it, alcohol and strippers.
Yeah.
One of them
Yeah,
actually
got a lot
married got married a stripper 20 years older than he was, and drank every night. The other guy drank every day and every night, and he got a stripper pregnant.
Uh-oh.
Got a job when once he got out of the military. Got drunk. He stole the truck. He was delivering furniture. Took it to Panama City Beach, and hung out there for several days in a stolen truck. But they finally caught him. They fired him and then sued him for using the truck all that long. He goes home to his parents in New England, gets drunk, runs into the back of a rig, kills himself.
Oh,
And
shoot.
the stripper, because they were married, had been married for a while, and she was a junk stripper. She was give strippers a bad name. She had a baby by him who was affected. I guess something that makes babies not quite right. But he never changed the insurance money. So all the military life insurance that he had, and he kept it up, went to her, and his parents had to bury him. And she got all the money.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course,
And
he
these
got a military
stories-
funeral, but his parents had to bear all the other extra expense, and she got all his life insurance money.
Yeah, and these are stories that we hear unfortunately all too often, and we want to work on preventing that from happening. And the best people to take care of soldiers are soldiers, right? We take care of our own first responders, law enforcement, paramedics, the stuff that we go through and we see, we're all in the boat together,
Firefighters.
right? Firefighters.
To put it like we're all jacked up.
We're all a little jacked up,
I'm
maybe
jacked
a little
up.
screwy in the head, but we take care of each other, right?
Hey, I'm jacked
So-
up. Anyway, he's cute.
Really, that's
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
you got to give me a little break here. I've got to go get 12 o'clock ready, and it's going to be 12 o'clock
Good.
Eastern time in about 8 minutes.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
If there's anything I can do to help you with that show, or especially helping the veterans, I'm there. All you gotta do is
All right.
ask. Anything I can do.
Thank you, Lynn.
Sounds great.
Help you any way I can.
All right. Sounds good.
That's
I'll be
so
back in a
awesome.
minute.
All right.
All right, so Lynn's stepping back, going to do his thing. Would you guys like for me to play the new podcasts again? Jeremy, you're right in the middle of it. Can I play
Sure.
it for you? I don't know if you got to see it.
I saw a little bit of it earlier. I've been trying to stay awake. I've been awake since like 3 o'clock this morning because I had to
Oh,
work and everything like
yeah.
that. So
Well, let us play this, and when we say Happy New Year's, you go get into night night.
I'm gonna try to. My wife's down in
Yeah.
Boston tonight, so
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
wow, that's a great intro. I like that.
Thanks. That's awesome. We got some new shows that are going to rock.
And of course, we got our ones that we've all had, and they're awesome in their own. But we were just trying to give everybody a little sneak peek of what's coming up. Pull him back up.
Oh, he's back.
Right up.
Where is he?
Right there.
There he is.
Hey.
Right here.
Hey,
But by the way, in case you're wondering, just background I've got here.
Uh-huh.
This is a bed in the Andrew Jackson Hotel with just some of my paranormal equipment sitting on it.
Nice.
If I get out of the way here, you can see what a kind of a layout that was. And that was
That's a
me.
large
That was me investigating by myself in the Andrew Jackson. Which Jeremy,
That's pretty cool.
have you seen the advertisements for the New Orleans Paracon?
I don't think I have, honestly. It's being up here in Massachusetts, I try to see as much as I can, but sometimes things get past me on the feed and stuff like that, you know.
But they got a great guest, Zon. Get my blah 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 together, John Zappis, and they've also got another real special guest, Lefriana Brown.
Me.
That's awesome.
I'm personally is not going to be a guest there. I'm going to be doing the whole thing live because Gwen is going to get me, crank up a window in the StreamYard, and I'll be podcasting from the floor the entire Paracon, interviewing people and seeing what's going on the floor. And that night, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, there will be ghost hunts. Lee will be leading some of them. John will be leading some of them. And I'm going to be right there live on the All Access Network TV channel by broadcasting, showing John and Lee leading teams going in guaranteed haunted places in New Orleans.
Man, that was fantastic. I mean, I've been very fortunate that I've actually been able to investigate with John before. So, yeah, up in Salem, at one of the Salem Paracons in the past. He's an amazing old school.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he
You
is.
know, and to me, I love the old school stuff. I'm not really a high tech kind of guy, you know. Being able to communicate, being a clairvoyant, I only use rods and occasionally I'll let somebody use a piece of electronic equipment to help verify what I'm getting and stuff like that. But I mainly go on being able to communicate directly, and it's a lot. I've realized that I'm more in tune that way. I mean, I respect all the equipment. I think it's really cool, but it's not what I use personally. But I think it's pretty awesome. Some of the results you guys get. So
I go both ways, and you ought to see me with paranormal equipment. Now, I use some old school and some new school. Oh, and I will be doing live during the Paracon. We'll be doing Echo Box sessions.
Oh, nice.
Live inside the hotel, inside the main room. I'll be interviewing people, and I'll also be doing some Echo Box sessions. And during the ghost hunts, I'll also be firing up Echo Box.
Oh, no.
Cool.
But
By the way,
I heard your lovely wife say, "Oh no!" Did I not hear that?
yeah, she's sitting right here in the den with me.
She ratted him out earlier, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at the mason jar of doom.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
She's looking at a jar, and this is my shot glass. It's also full of
That's
what's
a
in the
big
jar.
shot glass, dude.
This
Nice.
is get up to the camera. Can't see it.
Less
There,
than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Hey, Boat Natchez. Again,
wow.
shot glass. We got less than a
2026.
minute. Sean or whoever's directing.
Me.
The one that says fireworks at
I'm
midnight.
ready.
Hit the fireworks.
I'm ready. We're close.
I know. My God. Can't wait for the new year.
It's about
gonna
it's
have
about a
this
5-minute video, so you might want to put it on the big screen. The ball is dropping. We're watching Times Square on the TV in here.
No, wait, just do it the way we know.
And
And then just click that.
okay, we got 42, 1, 40. That's the official countdown from New York.
All right.
Slightly delayed, so it may be about 2-second delay.
This
Yeah, I
says
can hear it through the
12.
wall.
This says 12.
Okay,
It's
go ahead.
12.
Go ahead and play the video.
Let's hit it. Here you go.
There it is.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year, everybody!
Year.
On the East Coast.
Give me a hug.
Happy New Year, baby girl.
Right here.
Yep. Happy New Year to all of us on the East Coast.
There you go.
Jeez.
No doubt.
Give the wife a love, man.
Here's our champagne glass,
Happy New Year,
Happy
baby.
New Year, folks.
and here's my shot glass. Gail, would you like to get a quick smoochie on camera?
Like, no.
She's so sweet.
All right.
There she is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do not drink all of that.
No.
Do not have me see out of there, bro.
And here's to a better than I hope it's going to be 2026.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Woo! For Jeremy's benefit, since he doesn't know me that well, that was a shot of 100% straight alcohol.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if I can handle that anymore. I used to, maybe when I was younger, maybe, but I can't do that no more.
Yeah.
I thought this was a great way to bring in the new year.
It definitely
You're so
is.
right. So, do you guys have any thoughts or any New Year's resolutions? You know, what is your goal for 2026?
To have a better one than 2025. Definitely.
Yes.
I agree
You know,
with Jeremy.
Last year was definitely a challenge. Oh, yeah. Definitely looking forward to it. Especially this year, getting a chance to, debut my show at, sometime in the near future once I get all the final details all set, and I can't wait to get that going. I'm really excited to be part of the
Sean
group
wanted to
now.
hear about your show, Twisted Tales.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm sure
You know?
it sounds like a great show. Are you going to tell different ghost stories? Are you going to go through some of your paranormal investigations? Or
Well, what I really want to do with Twisted Tales is you don't know what direction it's going to go in. You know, I want to focus on some paranormal, some horror, some pop culture, bring in some wrestling guests and talk basically do just an overall great thing to help elevate people and let them tell their tales too. That was the whole idea that I had in my head when I was thinking about concepts for the show. You know, and that's the main reason I wanted to call it Twisted Tales, is because you don't know what direction it's going to go in.
I bet Tim Boardwine would like to come on and tell you some of the folk stories and tales that he knows from the Appalachia.
Absolutely, I welcome anybody and everybody who wants to come onto the show, because it's all about having a good time and talking and getting a chance to just interact with people, and that's what I love the most. You know, is just getting a chance to do that.
All right, guys,
Wow, okay.
I'm about to hit the road. I'll be back on when I get home. But Happy New Year to everybody's watching. If you're still here when I get home and back on, I'll see you then. If not, Jeremy, we got to talk to get everything situated.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So hit me up this week, and everybody else, Happy New Year's, and I will see you, Lynn and Sean, in just a few minutes. And Lee, Sean will take over I know you're ready to get on.
Yeah.
All right, Sean,
Alrighty.
You're driving,
Happy
bro.
New Year.
Alrighty.
Bye, guys.
going.
See you in a
Bye.
bit.
I'm going to hit this button.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I got it now. Bye.
Alright.
Thank you, honey.
Yep,
Oh,
I got her.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
are you into wrestling that much? Pro wrestling?
I was actually a professional wrestler for 20 years, and then I was a booker, matchmaker, talent developer for about 7 or 8 years after that. So,
What year time span are we talking about?
well, I was actually trained by the legendary Killer Kowalski out of Boston, Massachusetts. Back in I started in 1991 with him, and then I wrestled all the way till 2011 when I just retired because my body couldn't take any more punishment after a while, you know. And then after that, I helped out various independent groups around Massachusetts and stuff like that. Help the younger guys with character development and putting together storylines and matches and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've been a fan my entire life. My entire 50 years plus of my life, I've been, a fan of the sport. So,
Did you ever meet April Hunter?
as a matter of fact, I did a long time ago.
Yeah,
long
it's been a
time
while
ago.
here. I met. She came to Fort Benning, Georgia, back when I used to live in Columbus, Georgia, to
Yep.
watch her brother graduate boot camp.
Oh
out of
wow!
Fort Benning. And she decided she'd make some extra money in one of the local strip clubs. So she went on one, and had I met her before, she
Yeah.
wouldn't have been there. I'd have took her to a much better one across town,
Okay.
much classier place. She went in one that was on Jerry Springer, and about maybe a couple months after she was there, they were actually on Jerry Springer because of what was going on. And I took her across town to a real nice one that I used to DJ at and knew the owners.
Wow.
But, so that's where I met her, was
Yep.
on a stripper pole.
Jeez.
Crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't the first time. I mean, she did that a lot up in this area too before she got involved in the wrestling business. So, yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever know back real old school, back in
Yes, ma'am.
what was Hello Pam, the association that was in Florida before the
Hey, Nathan.
NWA WCW got started in Atlanta?
Yeah.
You remember it? What they call it, North Florida, something like that.
Well, I think it was Florida Championship Wrestling, wasn't it? Or
Yeah, that's
Championship
it. That's
Wrestling?
it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's exactly the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Did you ever know Eddie Mansfield?
I've heard the name. I never
He's-
met the man in person, but I definitely heard the name.
He was the champion down there for a lot of years.
Yeah.
and he's the one that went public with the fact that pro wrestling isn't real, and he got the hell beat out of him a couple of times because of that, and then got blackballed. Nobody'd hire him.
Well, he did it in a time where it wasn't okay.
entertainment.
It wasn't okay to expose. I mean, nowadays everybody knows professional wrestling is entertainment. It's physical as hell. Trust me. I've been lucky that I wasn't severely injured over the time, but I've had well over a dozen plus concussions. 6 of record, but dozens otherwise from chair shots. And I've been put through tables and ladders and thumbtacks and barbed wire and all that kind of crazy stuff in the 90s and all of that kind of, but I mean, yes, the storylines, the characters, they're not real, but the athleticism it takes to learn the moves and you need to be able to perform in front of a crowd. You need to be able to cut a promo on the microphone. It's multiple levels of talents that you need in order to be able to do the sport. Mansfield cut on the business when back then it was all hush hush. You're not allowed to say a word about anything. And what do you think you're doing, you MFer? I mean, come on, that's pretty much. He's lucky he didn't get killed. Guys like Kevin Sullivan out of Florida wanted to dig out his eyeballs with a fork, for God's sakes, because of the stuff that he was spewing. Harley Race. I mean, I don't know if you remember Harley Race from back in the 70s.
I've met Harley Race.
Harley wanted to choke him out because of what he did, because of all of that controversy that he caused.
I know Roddy Piper was actually pretty good at causing that too, because he protected your system as well.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably one of my top 3 favorites of all time was Piper.
Roddy Piper was he was appearing in the Georgia Congress Center in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah.
World Congress, or whatever they called it. At Big Show. He was there, and I became part of the show. On camera, I called him a lot of bad names because he was playing the bad guy at this point.
Yep.
He chased me across the World Congress Center in Atlanta.
Wow.
Which was probably over 100 yards. I was in shape back then. Of course, I was a lot younger too. He and I ran the length of that building. He chased me all the way back to the section I was sitting in. just to be on the show. But the reason I brought up Eddie is because he and I went to the same school from kindergarten through 7th grade.
Oh, wow.
We went to 2 separate schools in the 8th grade. Then we went to high school together for 4 years.
Yeah.
One of the places he learned how to fight was against me in kindergarten in elementary school. Because we would go at it a lot of days in recess. We'd even go at it in his front yard sometimes because my sister had ballerina classes across the street from his house. I'd go to his house and we'd fight in the front yard. See, I've never even told Sean this before.
Like I said,
I've lost count of how many fights Eddie and I got into.
And like Roddy was one of my favorites of all time.
Roddy was great. He, I talked to him a couple of times. He was a nice guy to me.
Yeah,
anyway.
rest in peace. He's been gone for a while now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Unfortunately,
I miss him and Piper's Pit, man, and all the chaos he caused.
Piper's Pit was the show. You didn't want to miss that.
Oh God, the famous one when he hit Jimmy Snuka in the head with a coconut back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'll tell you, for real, Snuka wanted to kill him when he hit him with the coconut, because that coconut wasn't gimmicked. He actually hit him with a real coconut and busted it over his head.
Yeah.
And then if you watch
out or split or anything.
What's that?
I figured they drilled up in it and hollowed it out. And was just
there was one in the bag that was gimmicked, but he grabbed the wrong one and cracked him in the dome with the real one and broke it. And then after that, he ran for the locker room and hid behind the door. And Snuka tried to break the door down to get to him because he really wanted to kill him. They had to calm Jimmy down because when Jimmy got mad, he could rip the doors off of hinges.
Oh yeah.
He was a real man. That was a big real man there.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Snuka was no joke. One of the nicest guys I ever got a chance to meet in person. But if you ever made him mad, oh my God.
I told Sean this story, so you can whether repeat, Sean. I was at a local wrestling event in Columbus, and I'd gone out for some reason. I was away from my standing in front of the good guys' locker room.
Yep.
Something was going on in the ring, so I thought I'd stop and watch the show. So I stopped, was watching the show, and I felt a weight on my right shoulder. So, ouch, shoulder popped. By the way, I'm 69 years old, so everything pops. Anyway, I looked down my shoulder and saw this huge paw on my shoulder. So I turned around to see who it was, and I was looking at a belly. Yeah, I'm 5'9". Time up about 5'9.5", very close to 5'10". And I'm looking at a belly. So I look up behind me, and I had to look up. And it was Andre the Giant with his right hand on my shoulder.
Wow.
And that's how I met him. We stood there and talked for a few minutes, just, as the match got over.
Of all the guys in wrestling, I think he's one of the ones I never actually had a chance to meet because he died shortly after I had just started wrestling live in front of crowds. So, because when I trained with Kowalski, it would take at least a year worth of training in school before he would even put you on any of those shows because he wanted to make sure that the product he had out in front of the people was
Right.
as good as it possibly could be.
Right.
I unfortunately, I agree with it because a lot of stuff I see nowadays is sloppy and I'm not really a big fan of a lot of the newer stuff that's out there. I still watch occasionally just to keep up with what's going on with it. But, it's just weird. There's some of these guys who are wrestling in the big companies today I met when they were kids at events that I was wrestling on. And it's kind of weird like that sometimes, but it's
I remember the Popo starts. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. The Popo brothers.
Sleeping Man Popo and Randy Popo.
Yeah, Randy Savage, the Macho Man. Yeah.
Yeah, when Randy Popo, this was one of Randy's first appearances with the older members of the family.
Oh, okay.
So I actually met him while he was still extremely young.
I'll tell you, he was probably my all-time favorite wrestler. Was the Macho Man. He put
on a show.
He could work with anybody, anytime, any place. It didn't matter. He was that good. I mean, when I was a kid, Hulk Hogan was the big important guy.
Yeah.
But I never could get into Hulk Hogan. Just rest in peace. I mean, he died a few months ago in this year.
Yes.
Right.
God, the day after Ozzy Osbourne, which was one of my favorite singers of all time too. It's like, geez, back to back. Just last year was a really hard year for people passing away and losing greats of all types.
Hello, Bill. Bill Walter is here.
Hey, Bill. Happy New Year's, buddy.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Whew.
Nice to have him dropping in.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised I'm still awake. I've been up since like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Before we go to the Central Time, we've got about 45 minutes to kill before we fire up the video again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not far behind you, Jeremy. I got up about 4:30 this morning.
Yeah, I work at a hospital, and it's been like out of control recently with all of the viruses that have been running rampant throughout.
Yes.
My God, I can't
where
believe
are
it.
you, Jeremy?
I live in Massachusetts, actually.
Okay.
Just out about a half an hour outside of Boston in the suburb area.
Okay. I'm down here in Arkansas. I'm halfway between Pine Bluff and Monticello, if you look those up on the map.
Oh, wow. I mean, I've heard of Pine Bluff. I've seen it pop up here or there. But
well, of course you hear is Crime Buff, although they actually this has been a good year for Pine Bluff. Most major crimes have actually gone down from the year before.
Oh, it's great.
Have fun, Bill.
Have a great New Year, Bill. Get back to those grandkids.
Get them some cookies out. Spoil them.
Yes.
Pine Bluff town that's lost, I'd say a third, maybe approaching half of their population.
Really?
Yes. well, they've lost most of their industries. There's not much going out, farm products going out by barge now,
Right.
and that's where they were big. It was a big railroad town, and they lost a lot of that.
Oh wow.
And so there, and then a couple of industries, and year before last or the year before, they've had other major businesses just shut down and gone. So they've lost close to half their population than what they were.
That's amazing.
But that's the grandfather's mission right there. Spoil your grandkids every chance you get.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Then you get them some caffeine, pump them up full of caffeine and sugar, and give them back to their mom and dad later.
Yeah, there you go. But
Hey,
Pine
how
Bluff
is
it's pathetic. It's a dying town. It may get down to, because there are people living. They've got all kinds of empty houses up there. Somebody that knew how to build a house, a good carpenter,
Yeah.
could retire to that town, rebuild 3 or 4 houses, and try to rent the others out. Although there wouldn't be many people renting them out, but shoot, he could keep 3 or 4 houses for his kids when they reach retirement if he was that good.
Oh wow.
So there's all kinds of vacant houses down there. I could do a show 5 days a week for a whole year, featuring a different house in Pine Bluff that's abandoned every night, and I probably still wouldn't get all of them.
Wow.
It's bad. And that's about 30 miles to the north. To the south, you got Monticello. It's a college town. They're pretty stable.
Okay.
Now, it's only got about 4,500 people in it. Now, the town I live outside of, Star City, I'm about a mile and a half outside the city limits. It's only got 2,200 people.
Yeah, I live in a city
Piggly
called
Wiggly
Marlboro.
grocery store. What's your name?
I live in Marlboro, Massachusetts. It's about
Marlboro.
it's in the Worcester, Massachusetts area, pretty much. It's a pretty decent sized city. I don't know what the population is, but I mean they're building these giant condos everywhere, which I don't know how the hell they're housing them because they're trying to charge so much money for rent. It's like absolutely mind-numbingly disgusting how the rent situations up in those areas.
It's that way all over. Down here in Star City, you think you could rent a place for not a whole lot.
Yeah.
But the rent, people are telling me the rent is outrageous around here.
Yeah.
Although they let a trailer park close. To me, if you're going to go affordable housing now, you've got to get empty lots. Like I've got 2 of them next door to me.
Yeah.
That they could buy for a few thousand and either drop a cheap, especially reconditioned or a refurbished, or they took it back from the owner because they couldn't pay for it, trailer.
Yeah.
Drop it on there and go. That's cheap housing. But that's out of reach for a lot of people.
Yeah, the problem with when COVID was here, it bumped the prices of everything so high up. Rents, automobiles, cost of goods, ridiculous. Everybody had all this free money and they didn't know what to do with it all, so they just kept buying and reselling and jacking the prices up so hard that regular folks just can't afford to live month to month. I mean, it's rough.
Yeah. And I went to a lot of seminars in Chicago. This was we've been down here 10 years. So you're talking about 12, 13, 14 years ago now. And it was how to get rich in real estate. I didn't do that, but a lot of people went through the system and got rich with real estate because they built associations, they built LLCs where they own 15, 20. The mentor, one of the guys, my mentor, that was doing one of the seminars, personally owns several hundred rental homes across the country.
Wow.
He owns dozens of the little strip malls. You say not a shopping mall, but the little strip mall.
Yeah.
He owns dozens of them across the country, and he also owns apartment buildings, and he owns duplexes. Because he would say, go ahead and get all of it, and all some retail space. And about 6 or 7 years ago, he hit billionaire status.
Wow.
At one point, he was living in his car, and he built it all through. He did the trifecta. He owned businesses. He owned real estate.
Yeah.
He owns stocks and bonds. That's your trifecta. If you own all three of those and can get multiple locations, don't buy one house and stop and rent it out. You're not going to get rich that way. Buy multiple houses, and then instead of them calling you every day because the toilet stopped up or the shower quit working or the screen door got torn, you open up a business, pay a secretary, and she just sits there, answers the phone all day in a property management business that you own. But you have the secretary there. She's got a list of about 400 or 500 people locally that works on the businesses or toilets or buildings, whatever you got.
Yep.
And she says, "Oh, your screen door's torn, or the window fell out, or you got a plumbing issue in one of the rental properties." She's got a Rolodex or now a computer screen with every person. She punches that up. "Oh, I got a guy that can be there tomorrow at noon, or he can be there in 2 hours if it's an emergency.
Right.
I'll have him there. I'll call him. He'll be there." And you don't hear from these people. They pay the money to the property manager, and she's raking in the money for you. And you're out running your businesses or looking to buy another one. That's the way you get rich.
I agree. I wish I had to be. I wish I was able to do something like that. But I'm like one of the most of people who, live check to check, just trying to get by and try to enjoy life a little bit here or there, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah. And spend time. There's a commercial they've got going on now from an investment company. It said, "Do the best thing you can do to get rich, spend time with your family."
Yeah, I try to do that as much as I can. It's definitely a good thing. Just family's most important, and especially my chosen family, because I'm not really close with my actual relatives. So my chosen family are the ones that I actually like to spend time with. So that's important too.
You're spending time with your chosen family right now.
Absolutely. I'm excited to get the new show going soon on this platform. I never really thought I'd actually I never thought I'd actually become a host. I was enjoying being a guest, but kind of working into it, and I'm sure I'll be ready for it when we actually drop it. So that's going to be the most important thing. It's
Yep,
definitely.
And now some people you're talking about people that died this past year. I do a lot of YouTube following and watching the videos. Mm-hmm. And I put this show, in fact, just right now, airing live on YouTube, on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Plus All Access puts it out on their stuff.
Yep.
And 2 people died in the last few months. Andrea from Penn in the Atlas. If you ever want to look that up on YouTube, it's a tribal channel. They go to exotic places, torn down old mines in the West.
Oh, wow.
They didn't go down inside the mine. That's illegal in most places, and they're barred up. But they go to the old homesteads. They show you all the old mine equipment that's been left in the desert. And that's what they did for a living. And they made enough money off YouTube where they didn't have to work. That's all they did was their channel. That's
awesome.
And it was a married couple. They met in Hollywood. They used to work on movies. There's not so much extras, but in the background work. There's thousands of people it takes to make a big movie now.
Right.
They did that and decided they're going to get out of there and go out and with a YouTube channel. She got sick last January, February, and she passed away of cancer.
Oof.
Yeah. So he's I don't know what he's going to do. He always got the YouTube channel, and if he doesn't keep that updated, that's going to slowly drop their income. So I don't know what he's going to do for a living now, or if he can continue on with somebody else or by himself. Because his wife is like mine; is the driving force. I don't know what I'd do if I'd lose Gail. I'd liable to go insane.
Yeah, I'm afraid I agree. My wife is my rock too. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And that's his issue. He lost his rock. He lost his boat anchor, and I don't know where he's going to drift. Another one died. If you look him up, Adam the Woo.
I've heard several people talk about him. I've seen clips of his stuff through like TikTok because that's like my guilty pleasure during work lunch. I'll sit there and scroll like an idiot through all the videos on TikTok, and I think he's popped up on my FYP or whatever the hell it is on the device or the For You thing or whatever the hell it is on TikTok. I think I've seen his name pop up. So yeah, I heard he passed away recently.
Yeah. He died the way I want to go. He died of a heart attack in his sleep. He just gotten back from Europe, and he was a amusement park nutcase. He loved to go into amusement parks because he worked at Disney before.
Okay.
He goes to, and he lived. They had what do they call that little town? It's where all the workers that built Disney World lived, were building it. And so when all those workers were gone, they had this whole little community there because it took several years to put it together. And they had all these houses sitting there. So they started selling them to individual people. And he found one for sale and bought it. He just bought a 3-story nice house. He was just getting with the channel was supporting him after years. He's been on YouTube for years. Finally got it built up where he could make a living off of it. He went to Europe, filmed a bunch of stuff there. He goes out with his friend who plays the Grinch at Disney.
Oh, wow.
When you watch Disney show, this is the guy who you see on TV playing the Grinch in real life. The not the animated one, but the real life one.
That's cool.
So he jumps in Adam's car in costume and goes to Adam's house and showing him the Christmas decorations that Adam put up. And he had a Grinch dressed up like in costume and a Santa Claus up on his porch. And he goes up there and poses beside the Christmas decoration of Adam's.
Nice.
And that was Adam's last show.
Oh.
How old was he?
50, 51. He just not very long ago turned 50.
Jesus.
He just got health insurance. And he didn't have health insurance before, wasn't going to a doctor. He may have, I don't know. If he didn't go to a doctor quick enough or he had a weakness for McDonald's McRibs.
Oh God.
So when that would hit, he just had a whole bunch of them. And he doing his show, he drank a lot of caffeinated beverages. I mean a lot.
Well, I guess if you're gonna blow your heart up, you might as well do it through McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Yikes.
But he died. He was peaceful in his sleep, and they are still making videos on YouTube mourning him.
Well, he touched a lot of people's lives through social media, and when you have that big of an impact, you're gonna be mourned by a lot of people for a long time.
Yes.
It's just the way that it is. I mean, people to this day still put tribute videos out for Anthony Bourdain. I mean, look how many years ago he died, from suicide years ago, and
you never know watching his shows that he was depressed.
Some of the best ones never do. I mean, one of my favorite comedians of all time, Robin Williams, you never knew that he was as bad off as he was. When he unfortunately took his own life, it was like, what? Robin Williams did what? And then you see if you watch this documentary, you see how really depressed he really, really was. And it's like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. Really. And
that kind of depression, especially when you're successful, that's I think that's just a little bit of a mental issue.
I think it's more than just a little bit of a mental issue. I think, for somebody who deals with his fair share of those ailments, like I do, I understand it's hard to, you have to have like duality. You have to like, put on a face for one sort of people. You have to put on a face when you look in the mirror, which is completely different than the face you put on in front of people. And it's hard sometimes, and it looks like he just didn't get the help that he needed. I don't know if it was just out of stubbornness or whatever. And, I think his is a cautionary tale for most people. If you have problems like that, to reach out and talk to people. I'm not trying to take it down a weird path while we're sitting here talking about the upcoming new year and everything. It's just that, if you have issues like that, you got to talk to people,
Yeah.
even if it's not a therapist, even if you have to reach out to somebody, one of your friends through Messenger or whatever, and talk for a little bit just to help get through the hard parts. That's why I always tell my friends and everybody else that my phone's always on, my Messenger's always available. If somebody needs me, all they have to do is just reach out. I try to make sure I support as many people as I can, and it's not easy these days.
No, it's not. It's not. Yeah, Andrea and her husband were kind of inspired to do what they did by Adam's success. Wonder Hussy. If you want to see a personality, look up Wonder Hussy on YouTube.
Wonder Hussy?
Wonder Hussy.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, check it out. She's an interesting personality. And she was kind of come in because Adam the Woo was having its success and went to a similar thing. She was looking for something to do. She was a photographer in Las Vegas, and she just said, "There's got to be something better than this."
Right.
She did a little oil and mud and Jello wrestling in Vegas for a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah, she's getting a little older now, but she still looks good for her age. And yeah, she used to be one of these little bikini Jello wrestling chicks when she was 19, 20 in Vegas. And she goes to a lot of different. She lives on the edge of Death Valley.
Wow.
Yeah, and a community, they don't have public water. They've got a stall. You've got to go down there during certain hours of the day and go get your great big 8 or 10 gallon thing of water and buy it by the gallon out of a dispenser, and the whole town has to do that.
That's amazing.
So she bought her. I think she's either trying to sell out. She rented it out. The people wrecked the place. She had to get a friend of hers to go in there and restore it. So I don't know what she's going to do with that house. Hey, want a house in Vegas? Contact Wonder Hussy. She's probably got one. She will gladly sell it to you.
Wow.
But her and her sister bought a compound right there on the edge of Death Valley, and she does a lot of videos out there. For Christmas, she decided to pull a page out of my book. Well, you see what I do. If you watch my show, it's usually a talk show.
Yeah.
I have guests on, or it's just me and Sean sitting here talking and doing like we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just talking about odds and ends. She decided she would sit there at a desk and bring friends of hers out to sit in a chair and interview them. Instead of exploring their mind, one-on-one's a mind. But there is an attraction. It is open. You can go down into that mind and explore it and they do have a ghost in there. You could probably talk him in, if you went out there across the Death Valley, you could probably talk him into, okay, can we go in here at night and see if we can contact your ghost? And we could spend probably 2 to 3 hours down there talking to a ghost.
Wow.
But you got him on there. He's a one-legged miner. He had a below the knee amputated. He's a one-legged miner, and he had a 3-legged dog, and he owned a mine. I'm not joking. This is gospel truth.
No, I don't think you can make up stuff like that.
Well, you can't.
No.
That's the kind of people that I follow on YouTube. They're a bunch of good time people. So if you want to look up Wonder Hussy, she's a lot of fun.
Well, don't you have to do that? As much as I don't want to, gentlemen, I'm going to jump off here and get ready for bed. I got to be at work in about 4 hours. So,
Jeremy, I appreciate you spending your New Year's with us. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for letting me come on the show, guys. I greatly appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Happy New Year.
Yep.
Happy New Year to you.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, now we got about 20 minutes.
20 minutes. What are we gonna do for 20 minutes?
I don't know. You're not my type, so we're not going to do each other.
Well, I hope not. No offense, but
Yeah. I don't know. We got on some strange subjects there. A lot of people have passed away, and I was actually, when you asked me to play Santa Claus, that was right after Adam died,
right.
and I wasn't feeling all that well. But I guess I pulled it off.
You did a good job.
No, thanks.
You pulled her off just fine.
It was, right after that hit me, and I would just, with Andrea, and another guy, he does history. What is his name of his channel? Something history. Anyway, he had met Adam and did a couple of videos with him, and he was saying, it's kind of strange mourning or feeling bad because somebody died that you never really met. I didn't really know that well. He said, but now I know where, why people do that, because you watch their videos over and over again. You feel like you got to know these people.
Yeah, I can see that.
And so it really touched him. That he did a video. It's on my Facebook page if you wanted a link to it, if you wanted to watch it. This is a man in his 50s that was trying to talk about, and this was the second video he made after Adam's death. He showed about 5 or 6, 7 minutes of him and Adam actually at a convention together where he first met him. And this man was about to break down on camera talking about it. So he went from not understanding mourning for somebody you've never really met, but saw online, got to know online, to explaining it. They say, yes, you can, because I am now.
Right.
And of course, that's why I kind of pushed my YouTube channel, because one, YouTube is the only one that stores your channels. Joe, Happy New Year to you too.
Look, Joe.
Happy New Year. I don't know where she's on East Coast or Central. Of course, we've already had Happy New Year for East Coast in 20 minutes exactly, according to my computer. We're going to be setting off the fireworks again. Sean, about that, because Gwen was leaving, we kind of cut the fireworks show off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
For good reason. Gwen was walking out the door.
Right.
But I'd say let's go ahead and let the fireworks go. And unless somebody else shows up that wants to talk, I think we can just go ahead and let the fireworks go all the way to the end. And you and I just say goodbye to each other. And I think we call it quits right there. What do you think?
Well, if that's what you want to do, we can let her fly. Are you ready?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I said in 20 minutes.
Oh, in 20 minutes. That's fine.
Yeah. Just go to midnight and go ahead and set them off at midnight our time, because you and I both are on Central.
Right.
And we can go from there. We've had some interesting conversation on here tonight.
Yeah, definitely so.
The Bill showed up. Chris O'Toole showed up. I didn't know if you put him up there. He was right after Pam. Nathaniel was right before Pam.
Right.
And he come in and said, Happy New Year.
Yeah, if anybody'd like to hop on, we can send you a link if you want to come on and talk with us.
Yeah. Kind of opening it up for everybody. Anybody want to just talk in the chat room? Like Joe just posted in there. She wanted to come in here. You can send her the link and we can have her in here for 5 or 10 minutes. We're only...
That's up to Joe. I'll
Yes,
send her
up
the
to
link if she wants to.
For everybody, I was just talking to Sean. probably going to end the show right after the fireworks show at midnight. Just about 5 minutes long. So if you want to jump on, now's the time.
She's back.
Gwen, here's back.
Hello.
Well, okay. I was just telling Sean that we got about 25 minutes left in the show, and we're going to go ahead and end it.
Okay.
We're going to set the fireworks off. It does have the date, Happy New Year, at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're going to play the full 5 minutes and a few odd seconds. And then we can just say our goodbyes, and we're out of here unless somebody wants to come on and continue.
That's fine. Hey, you guys, any of you watching, if you want to come on, I don't think he would have a problem. Bill, do you want to pop on if you're still on here?
Yeah, we told them if they'd like to come on, they can.
Yeah, most people just kind of saying Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm about to get me an adult beverage because I'm home now and I'm not going anywhere else.
Well, I got my adult beverage right here.
You got y'all way ahead of me, so
A
maybe
little
I
bit.
have to catch up.
Well,
Just saying, so,
time-wise, you're ahead of us.
Hey, Gwen, you might want to check some of the links for the New Year's Eve commercial you put out because for some reason they're popping up blocked
huh?
when they share them out. I just got a bunch of them. I was about ready to send it to you.
Okay, I don't know what you mean, but let me get something to drink for real. I need something, even if it's just Dr. Pepper. So I'm right here. I'll be right back. I can hear you guys, so carry on.
Is Dr. Pepper an adult beverage?
Well, no, but I'm about to get an adult beverage out of the fridge, so yeah.
Yeah, it's called Dr. Pepper.
Y'all so funny.
Of course, we could put some of my adult beverage into her Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, well, I've got mine right here. It's got called some apple pie.
I need something to wash down the adult beverage with. Gail, can you bring me some more of this? No? Did you drink it all? She drank it all. This is non-alcoholic adult type beverage. And you see I'm just about out of it. Yes, we do have champagne glasses. And yes, this is basically non-alcoholic champagne.
Hey, Laura.
Laura Pruitt, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Appreciate you dropping by. So, while I'm let's see. I'll wait a minute. That was an interesting conversation we got into. He and I could probably talk pro wrestling in the old days.
Oh, yeah, I could too. I mean, I know some of the old ones back in the day when they had the Bruiser and Bundy and all them guys.
Did you ever know Moondog Maine?
I knew one of the Moondogs.
Oh, yeah, one of them.
Yeah,
Maine's the one that I met.
they were a tag team. They were a tag team back in the late 80s or early 70s.
Yes. Moondog Maine was wrestling against Johnny Walker, Mr. Wrestling number 2.
I will check it out a little later there, Laura.
She's got a towel over her arm refilling my glass for me.
Ah.
Anyway, where was I?
Mr. Wrestling.
Oh, Mr. Wrestling. You know, Mr. Wrestling number 2, who had the white total head mask on with a black around the eyes and mouth.
Oh, yeah.
His real name is Johnny Walker.
Mm-hmm.
He was wrestling against Moondog Maine one night, and they got out into the crowd like they used to.
Right.
Can't do that now, insurance purposes.
Well, it depends on where you're at. Some of the
Yeah.
security guards go out there and block off things when they know they're going to come up into the crowd. But
This one wasn't blocked. They got out in the crowd, just the two of them, and I was sitting ringside, and they come out there busting through my section of ringside. Everybody knocked their chairs down backwards, and Mr. Wrestling number 2 got knocked down. He was kind of out of my viewing area, off to my left somewhere. and Moondog came up, chasing the crowd that got down. And I sat there, and when I saw him coming up to me, figured I would run off. I just stood up. I stood up to him, and he was only as tall as I was. We were eyeball to eyeball, and almost nose to nose. And every police officer on the floor of the arena came running over there, waiting for either me to attack him and him to have to defend himself, and this being on the evening news.
Huh.
So we just stood each other, looked, and then both of us together backed off. I actually talked to him a little bit after that, and what we did, we spontaneously made it part of the show.
Right. Yeah, I miss the wrestling of the, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s, the Attitude Era. I noticed that Len could pass.
He did.
He
Buddy,
did.
you should say that.
He was Santa Claus about a week ago.
Yeah, look up the Christmas Eve show.
Yeah,
That was fun.
he did a good job that night.
Yeah, thank you. I tried. We'll do it again next year. We'll do a little bit better job of it.
Yeah, like I said, we did it for the kids so the kids can get on and see Santa and talked about Santa and all sorts of stuff. It was fun.
It was. Okay, we
All right,
got
so
about
Let me interrupt 1 second. Sean,
Go ahead.
You sent me a thing, but it's not showing the details I need. So I don't know what you're.
Well, it looks like people is sharing it out or trying to share it out, and it's not coming up. And
I don't know.
get.
Mine's not dinged in any kind of way. So I have no idea what you mean.
Yeah,
mean-
that's because I've seen like 4 or 5 of them pop up like that.
I don't know what's blocked though, because I have not seen one.
Yeah.
If anybody's watching and you can tell me what's going on, please tell me and I'll fix it. But
No, I'm talking about the New Year's Eve ad we had or you made.
yes, I'm aware. Okay,
Okay,
I
all right.
played it. It's not blocked on any of my stuff, so I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
So I wonder why that some people's got it coming up blocked.
I don't know. Nobody's messaged me.
Yeah, it's popped up like 4 or 5 times on mine here. It's like it's blocked, and I'm like, why?
I haven't seen it, so I don't think that's the video you're thinking it is.
Gwen,
Mhm.
the video that I sent you with Gayla and I in it.
Yeah.
We did that on one take.
See, I did mine on one take because I never watched myself on camera. Everybody thinks I'm joking. I never. But yeah, that's good. I had to cut just a little bit until you
But
guys got started.
I put a little bit setting the thing up, figuring you were going to cut that off.
Yes.
And the rear tail end, I even said on the video, she'll probably cut that off.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You
I was
did.
giving you a little bit of tail on each end, so you could cut it on each end, then have a video.
Yep.
Yeah,
And that was good.
it actually took me a while to get mine done right.
I did one take and I didn't even watch it, so I hope it looked okay. I've not seen it yet.
I didn't see it till I actually sent it to you, and I replayed it from your messenger.
Gotcha. Well, my hair, be real with you, my hair was still soaking wet. It looks a little better now, even though I had it up and I had a headache, so I had to take it down. But
My hair was soaking wet because, like I told you, I needed a shower, and I just gotten out of the shower.
he's like, I need a shower. And I'm like, Lynn, it's fine. Just, I was trying to get everybody. I know most people don't realize, but it takes to put one video on there but I put all those videos on there, and I was, and I was hanging out with Lee and Matt and trying to do this and that. And she was trying to do something. And I still have yet to find anything that's been blocked.
Yeah.
So,
like-
honey, I don't know what you're talking about. I
Yeah,
really
like-
don't. You got to send me the whole thing. The screenshot you sent me didn't explain.
well, that's the ones that keep popping up, and it's got all of our names on it.
Okay.
So,
Where is it popping up? Because I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
see if I can find it here.
That is not that video. All the videos, the video that I sent out saying, all of us saying that's not the video. You're doing.
Okay.
I think Lee sent out the one that's of the shows to come up.
Okay. All right. Well, then something's, like I said, it's got all of our names on it, and we're all tagged in it. So,
No, that's not. I put mine out. I didn't tag nobody. Do nothing.
Okay. All right. Well,
No, that's the new shows to come. Lee didn't do something. She
All
didn't.
right.
Yeah.
yeah, I was just giving you the heads up because so I just happened to see it. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa.
that's not my deal. Lee didn't check her music probably. It happens.
That's why that video that we'll be launching in about 7 minutes now just
Yep.
changed
Golly,
to
it is.
53 minutes. That entire video came from okay, guys. I need my beauty sleep. Good night, Laura Pruitt.
Good night.
Sleep
Night.
well. Have a great New Year.
Well, I've got moonshine.
She's like me.
Got moonshine. You know what? I haven't had.
You know what? You know why that is clear. You can see right through it.
Well, mine's cherry. This one's cherry. It's got cherries
Oh.
in it. You can't see them. Well, you can, sort of. But anyway, it's cherry.
Okay, we can say you have a cherry again.
Facebook, if I didn't say this, it's not me. Jesus.
Oh.
No, but
I'm not
good.
gonna touch that. I got a good one,
We're
but I'm not gonna
We're
touch.
not going there.
I'm not gonna touch that one. I got something funny, but I'm not gonna touch it.
No, we're not going there, guys. Anyway, I don't see it, Sean, so it has to be the one Lee put out with our upcoming stuff. So for anybody that is watching, and hopefully somebody is, still, I know it's late. I appreciate you guys coming in, but since I missed a little bit, I just want to let you guys know we already have a lot of shows. I must say, because I lose count. I do, and I apologize to my people. But we are also in 2026 adding 9 shows. On top
Wow.
of what we already have. That's what the commercial was for. 9 shows.
It
So-
showed up. It did show up in this show.
Yeah,
when you
it's.
guys did.
Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Okay. So, yeah, because did you see the video, Lynn? Did you actually get to see it? Because I know we played it.
I saw a little bit of it. You want to play it? Go ahead and play it again. We got 5 minutes.
Okay, guys. It's about a minute, but these are our new shows. Now, the ones we have, they're staying, but these are added to them. So,
Okay.
yes, you only think I'm busy now. There you go.
All right, that's cool.
That's the one that
Yeah.
got blocked. I guarantee it's the music on there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Question, Gwen. Did we want to do a show tomorrow or tomorrow night or not?
Honey, if you want to do it, that is your night. If you do not, I totally understand. I'll tell you what Nathaniel and I did. Instead of having one tonight, we had one last night. We had Mary Lynn Bast and almost, if I butcher this, please don't shoot me. He said, let's see, Michael
The comedian.
Galeano. He said, say
Yeah.
it like this with your hand and you'll remember
Yeah.
Galeano. Anyway, we had
Yeah,
them.
I know.
Awesome. Yeah, but
Mhm.
they were absolutely wonderful people. If you don't want to have one, we won't.
You do not want to host a show with me and him both on it.
That would I would.
He was been on my show when I was with the other network,
What is he?
and I've been on his show several times through the chat room. You don't want me and him going at it because you can imagine what happens.
Okay.
That gets rather funny rather adulty in a hurry.
They fly the banners for that one.
Yeah. You have adults only running across the bottom of the string during the whole show. And then read it a couple of times. Because he and I are a mess. We got together down in Lafayette, Louisiana, and we kind of hit it off. We kind of hung out a little bit together. He and I together are funny. Gail calls him Godius Maximus.
No,
He's cool.
Give him a Roman name to fit the Italian last name.
yeah, I met him down at Broadhead.
All right, guys, we got less than 2 minutes.
Yes. We can talk about it after the fireworks.
That's fine.
I don't have a guest lined up, but if you wanted to do another show like this, or maybe show that video again, more in prime time, I don't know.
I don't know.
We could talk about it. We could do a 30-minute show if you wanted to.
Well, if you want to come on and just say, hey, guys, we're not really prepared, but, and just put it out to, all access, we can be on about half an hour. And if anybody wants to come on and say that didn't get to tonight, I know it's late. That would be cool. Let's do something like that.
Okay, we got till 8:30 Central Time tomorrow night to figure it out.
Yes, we do.
You can do it kind of like I'm doing on Sunday, like the season closer, where just anybody comes on at the last minute or wants to talk. And
There you go. We'll just do it from a little bit. All right, guys. It is, I don't know what the official time is, but
59.
yeah, I'm going to hit it when it turns.
All right, just hit it and let it run because it's got an ending. And by the way, this is all from Canva. Made this entire, the sound came from a copyright-free sound effect, and all the fireworks came from Canva.
All right, guys. I'm going to say to you guys on Central Time, Happy New
Yes.
Year's.
Happy New Year's.
And
Happy
I'm going
New
to go
Year.
ahead and start playing it, even though we're going to be in the back, well, on the side. So
Okay. Happy New Year to the Central Time Zone. Anybody watching live in the Central Time Zone?
Happy New Year's.
Which goes from Chicago, runs south down here to Arkansas, Louisiana. Bourbon Street's having their fireworks right now.
Mr. Victor Santiago's in the house.
Happy New Year, Victor.
Happy New Year.
Gail's counting down the CNN. They were a little bit behind us.
Yeah, I think I don't know why. It's probably our computers instead of the official time.
Well, figure CNN's got a 5-second delay on it at least, maybe a 10-second.
Well, we have a delay on ours a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I think that whole thing did not play. I think you started about where you stopped it.
I didn't stop it. It played.
Yeah, it played all the way through.
No, I think it started back from where you stopped it before.
Oh, well, you know what? We're going to start from the beginning.
There you go.
Anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a great new year. If you're out partying, get a designated driver, get an Uber, get us something.
Yes.
Please.
Most definitely.
Home safe.
Yeah. Well, what is the ticket now for DUI in most places? About $10,000. Time you get a lawyer, you can go to court.
I was about to say, and you lose your license. They don't play nowadays, guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I have not. Holy.
You all right?
That's bittersweet right there.
I don't need the heater on now. Oh, and I can't stay on to. I can't say who made this.
Her face said it all right there.
The person who made this, I know it's a person in the paranormal. Good job. Good Lord, good job. Victor, did Did you have a drink?
Hey, Gwen, we'll have to start up a new show. Paranormal Spirits. We'll just come on for an hour once a week, and we'll drink the entire hour.
I can't do it, man. I used to do it. I can't do it no more. Not like that. Yeah, it's a little strong.
Got a little kick.
Look it. I didn't take much of it because I wasn't sure how strong it was. Anyway,
How strong is the cherry flavor?
not bad. It's just barely. It honestly, it just helps out with the alcohol taste, like the strongness of it. But yeah, it's actually really good.
Yeah. This is pretty good. Just it doesn't have any flavor. It's just like being kicked in the face by a mule.
Oh boy. Woo. God almighty.
I haven't had this much fun drinking with somebody since we were at the Christmas party of Gail's about 15 years ago. And one of the other people, her coworkers, had never had tequila before.
Oh,
So
I will tell you when we go to New
I did
Orleans-
tequila shoes for her, and that's the face she gave.
Yeah, I see it. When we go to New Orleans, Lynn, it is
Uh-huh.
your job to make sure that I don't drink tequila. That's
What
your
happens when
job.
you drink tequila?
Well, it's probably going to be in that
Hey!
purple drink.
Be good.
No, it's all the purple drink's rum.
Yeah, that's wrong.
About 2 or 3 different kinds.
Yeah.
I don't know where they get theirs. There used to be a distiller of rum in New Orleans, and I bought several bottles when I was there. We all got free shots. I drank my 6. They put all 6 flavors up. I drank 6 shots, bought a couple of shots, and then Gail was given 6 shots, didn't touch it, and I drank 6 shots for there. And I was still walking out of the place.
How?
It was about 14, 15 shots of rum.
No, see, I don't drink anymore. I rarely drink, so good grief, man. Woo!
Gail has agreed to herd cats when we go to Lafitte.
Bless her heart. Oh, yes. God bless her heart.
She doesn't mind the designated driver gig because she usually gets free Diet Coke.
There you go. They do that.
And she's
That's a
happy.
good thing.
And remember, we're gonna slip my Echo Box in with some earphones like I got here, and plug that into the pad so you don't get feedback. I'm gonna have my pad going with Echo Box right there in front of the fireplace, and we'll see if John Lafitte has sometimes appeared there by the fireplace.
That would be awesome to catch.
Being there is a lot of fun. You're doing a little ghost hunting in there. That's even more fun. John Lafitte makes an appearance like he does quite a bit. There's the ending of it. Happy New Year, Central Time
Happy
Zone.
New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Well, I tell you what, for All Access, it's going to be a nice one. I'm telling you right now, we're growing. Can you believe it? 9 more shows on top of what we have. That's going to be a lot.
Okay. Hey, can we show the NOLA Paracon one more time since we got the big window open anyway? There we go.
There we go.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna do it while the playoffs are on. You got 3 play. You had 1 playoff game tonight. Miami beat Ohio State. Sorry about that, Ohio State fans. And Miami's having a big party right now. Anyway, I'm gonna put together a video of the guest and make it again with non-copyrighted. Probably won't put music on or anything, but unless I can get something free from somewhere. Anyway, I'm just gonna put the pictures and who they are, like the Rock Down did last year,
Oh, yeah.
and put that in. And now I will show that tomorrow night for the New Orleans Paracon,
Gotcha.
because they have not sent me a video. If Chris and Jennifer are watching this, you need to get a video out, dudes.
They do. I have not seen one. I've looked. I haven't seen one. I would love for them to get one out, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make one where it's just generic. I'll put some New Orleans stuff up, whatever I can get on Canva.
There you go. Just be careful. Make sure it's okay with them. Don't overstep because we don't
Well-
want to hurt anybody's feelings or whatever.
Right. Well, I do have I have a paper on Canva,
There you
so
go.
I just like I did this video.
Yep.
From the fireworks, just use their stuff.
Oh yeah.
Also, the popping sound, you can't copyright popping sounds. I mean,
No,
Give me a break.
the sounds are usually good. You can get those off of Canva anyway. So
yeah, you get some sounds off Canva, so I may use some of that, like my ending video.
Yeah.
You see all the ghosts moving up. Oh my God! You got to excuse me. Earlier when the show first started,
Mhm.
You saw my girl crushes on TV, and she's back on here again. On the
no,
CNN.
I didn't because when I was at Lee's, I really couldn't see anything because I was sitting.
I was staring at the TV with my mouth hanging open. I'm actually writing a book, and my main number one character is secretly married to Shakira.
Yeah.
And while we were doing the early parts of the video, Shakira was on the TV, which is in front of me, behind the camera, shaking that magnificent $5 million booty of hers.
There you go. There you go. Be good. Be good. Don't get me in trouble here.
And now she's singing again. She's not shaking her booty yet, but there it goes. There it goes.
There it is. I think so. She'll do it in a minute. Don't worry. All right. So anybody
The hips don't
watching?
lie.
Oh yeah. Anybody watching? I'm gonna just refresh. Lynn and I agreed. Sean, of course, if you want to come, you're welcome. You don't have to. But for Lynn's show tomorrow night, we're gonna do about half an hour ish, unless we get in good conversation with folks. We're gonna invite all access and Jamie
Lynn Keller. There you go. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, girl. Tomorrow night, we're going to do the half an hour ish. Inviting everybody. Jamie Lynn, if you want to pop on tomorrow night and say Happy New Year's to everybody, that's cool. Lynn, why don't we do something different tomorrow? Why don't we do it at 8?
If that's
For the
okay
people
with
that-
you, it's okay with me.
Yeah, that way for the people that are not night owls like us, they can have a chance. And I'll put it out again tomorrow if everybody wants to come say Happy New Year. That would be cool because I'd love for them to. Jamie, you're welcome to pop in. Victor, I have no idea who else is even left watching. That'd be cool. Let's do it at 8. I'll send it. I'll do a little thing. You can do a little thing, something just saying, hey,
Okay, I'll have that video ready, and I think I did a decent job with the fireworks because that was about
it's nice. I love
about
it.
10 or 15 short videos.
Oh yeah.
With-
Well, see,
With
that's
the
what I
longest one
meant
being
to do.
30 seconds. Some of those are only 8, 9, 10-second videos that I just put back to back to back to back
Right.
and just extended and then copied the popping noises.
Gotcha.
Spectre Investigations, the Paranormal Society.
Who is that? Who is? All right, guys. I mean, I see who you are, but what person is it?
I think that's Alfredo.
Is it? I get y'all. I'll be real with you. There's so many groups out there that
Yeah,
unless it's somebody,
I lose complete track.
I do,
It's
and
a-
I apologize.
It's
Well,
Alfredo.
Happy New Year to you too. I was trying to pull up the video I made for all of us, attached together, but I'm
Okay.
on my computer. Hang on. If you guys will hang on for just a second.
Sure. Send me the link. If I'm available, I'll pop on. There you go, Gwen.
Yes, ma'am. I sure
Yeah,
will.
send
I'll
Jamie
do
the
it.
link.
It was Alfredo.
Okay, cool. Well, Alfredo, if I'm saying it right, there you go.
Yep.
Happy New Year's,
I'd
guys.
say if Alfredo wanted to come in and say a few words tomorrow night, I'd be glad to have him.
Yeah, if anybody's watching, they want to say a few words, and remember, we don't do the bad stuff, all that good stuff. Okay, but yeah,
Well, we do the bad stuff. We just don't talk about it.
right. We got to be on our best behavior online. All right, let me see if I can pull up that video that I made. I would love for to play it one more time. Just it may kick me out, but let me see if I can pull it up. Give me just 1 second.
That's okay. Shakira's still doing
Shakira's still on the screen, so we are safe, huh? That's how
Yes,
it is.
I'm busy.
You're know your wife's gonna come in there and she's gonna kick our
She's gonna smack him.
behinds. You
She's
know
gonna
that,
smack
right?
him.
She knows I've had a crush on Secure for a long time. Oh, by the way, my main
I know.
character in my book,
Well, I was
is-
trying to be nice, but yep.
he's a demigod, and Shakira is actually a siren.
Oh, see, I love the demigods.
Oh, well, I'll tell you who
Okay.
my main character is. My main character is Theseus.
All right, guys. I don't know if this is gonna play or not. I'm trying. All right.
Should go.
Are we freezing?
You were.
All right. Okay. Yeah, it's because I got this image pulling up. Okay, guys. I'm going to try to show you this. I made this earlier today. Everybody helped out, put their own part in. Couple people didn't get it in time, and I didn't get it on there, and I apologize. I'm going to try to fix that tomorrow. Here we go. If I can do it. I'm going to share screen. Cross your fingers. That don't always work.
All right.
Here we go.
Well, it's
So
my
that's-
fault if mine's not on there.
No, yours is good. It's cute. It's very
Okay.
cute. So here we go. Let me see if I can do it. Okay. Yep.
There we go. It's pop. It's gonna pop.
You notice I did not say Old Lang Syne tonight.
Here.
Here we go.
2026, guys. We've got great things to come.
Hey, this is Shane McLean, host of Bridging the Seen and Unseen on All Access Network television production. And we wish you all a very happy new year, a very prosperous and happy new beginning to 2026. Y'all stay safe, be blessed always, and stay spooky people. Peace.
Hello, my glorious weirdos. Thomas Patrick, your friendly profiler from serial killers, supernatural, and murders on All Access TV. Want to wish you all a happy and safe new year. See you in 2026. Down the rabbit hole again.
Hello, everyone. Sean Ellis here from Eternal X Wolfpack Paranormal Podcast. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Also here to wish everybody a safe year. I would also like to thank everyone who has supported me for the last 2 years and watched the show. Thank you very much. Also like to thank All Access Television Network as well. And we will be seeing you for season 4, February 1st.
It's glitching a little bit.
Be safe tonight, guys, and have a happy.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
Happy New Year's.
Sean, I think Champion just said it's glitching.
It says computer gremlins.
Nope, just kicked it out.
Just release it again on the internet and everybody can
Yeah,
see
that'd
it.
be fine.
I'm gonna. You guys, when it gets over with, I'm gonna go ahead and play it one more time. But it did play earlier, and I apologize. It's just the Gremlins, the New Year's Gremlins.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Gwen,
thank you, Jamie. Did you see it earlier?
Gwen, got an idea for you, for by you.
Okay. Okay.
We've talked about a lot of stuff here. We've got another Civil War buff that's going to
Yeah.
be having a new show.
Yep.
I
That's cool.
I used to be Alfredo. Did I jinx it by showing up? No, it probably wasn't you. Sean broke
No,
the
it's
internet.
It was probably me, honey.
Probably your internet connection.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody's on the internet right now. If you're not at a party getting drunk, you're on the internet getting drunk.
And
Oh,
you know what?
That's
Yeah,
where everybody
pretty
is. Gail is screaming, "Woo!" in the living room. And she's
You
not even
gotta
drinking.
You got to tell Gail that I am a fan now. Oh, and guys, if you don't know, and for those of you who didn't hear it earlier, Litriana, who's the CEO, myself, the producer, and her husband Matt, we were wishing everybody a happy New Year's. But we have 3 in our network that filmed with the History Channel recently, and we are premiering on January 2nd.
And we would love, I'll put the poster up 1 second. We would love for everybody to watch. There we go.
Ah, there it is.
There it is. We are going to be on a Monster Quest. They stopped it about 10 years ago, and this is a revamp of it. We didn't even know that till like a week and a half ago. But the episode on January 30th is going to have Blaine and Lee Triana on it. And the one on February 2nd is going to be mine. Of course, there's other stories too. But, you know, we think it's great. We're trying to, you know, everybody knows I put my heart and soul into the network. I mean, everybody knows that I do. So I even do it from the beach. So I've done that. But, you know, we're trying to boost our numbers, boost everything, do better for the network. Like I said, if you missed it, 9 new shows plus what we already have. I think we're doing great. I think we're doing great. Yeah.
What I was going to suggest, since we have several Civil War buffs here now,
yes.
If we wanted to get together here in Arkansas, Pea Ridge, which was about the largest battle west of the Mississippi during the entire war, is at the corner of Oklahoma, Missouri, and Arkansas. I cannot investigate that by myself. It's just one of me can't do it.
That would be
but
awesome.
I would like to get the Civil War people we have on the network and get together and shoot a multi-hour documentary, because we can also go down to Little Rock and go to the MacArthur Military Museum, which served as it was a storage of arms. It was a armory before the war, and the Civil War almost broke out. It was being held by the Union, of course, federal government armory. The people who had Arkansas had already withdrawn from the Union. It was a member of the Confederacy. And their leader said, let's take the armory. We need the armory. They had people on the way to the armory. And the Union said, okay, we're not going to sit there and fight over this. And they ran. They went up north.
I did not know that.
That was before South Carolina with Fort Sumter.
See,
had the Union not left the armory, the Civil War would have started in Little Rock, not Fort Sumter.
Oh, wow.
Because this is about a week before Fort Sumter.
Wow. That's amazing.
And that served as a union. They took Little Rock pretty quickly in the Civil War. And good night, Jamie. Have a good night's sleep.
Good night, honey. I'll send you a link. Alfredo,
we'll talk to you tomorrow.
I just added you, Alfredo, and I'm gonna put your other stuff on here too. I love to keep up with our people who watch. And
Alfredo will actually be on the second episode of season 4.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Well,
all right.
I will probably be in the background, and maybe I'll get to meet you at least online. That'd be cool. But anyway, I added you. I try to add everybody that I see on here. I'm trying to add the thing, but I'll be real with you. That moonshine that kicked in a little bit.
But there was also
wrong.
there was also a running battle. Little Rock was the Union capital of Arkansas. Camden was the Confederacy capital. They moved all the legislature for the Confederacy down to Camden, which is just about an hour west of here.
Yeah.
But maybe an hour, maybe hour and a half down the speed limit. Country roads, not talking interstate, so it may take an hour and a half to get there. Anyway, there was a running battle with them trying to take Camden, and they had an interesting fight at Poison Springs. That was actually the name of the springs. And you can actually go to the springs. There's a park there where you're actually walking the battlefield.
Interesting.
Yes. There's a few markers. There's at Poison Springs, you got a little park there. You got plaques showing the battle, and you're actually walking where these people were. Then you've got Jenkins Ferry, where another battle took place. During this running battle, they kept getting each other supplies. So basically, the Union Army sent down, lost all their supplies. Their supply train got hijacked, and the Confederacy basically run them up, could have destroyed them at Jenkins Ferry, but they were a little bit chicken and didn't take advantage of the situation. They were pinned against there. They built, if you ever watched A Bridge Too Far. Outstanding World War II movie. Sean Connery is one of the stars in it, along with just an all-star cast from Hollywood at the time. They talk about a Bailey Bridge. Bailey Bridge was something from India that they actually had here for the Civil War.
Oh.
So the Union real quick threw a Bailey Bridge across and escaped before the Confederacy got everything straightened out and to attack them. Plus, there was also a unit wiped out there. And you can actually walk the battlefield and stand there where the Bailey Bridge was and where these people died at this battle. And there was another battle about 30 minutes from here. You can actually walk the battlefield and up to where people were buried on both sides. I investigated that by myself. Gail went with me, watched the car, the equipment, and I parked it where I thought the mansion was. It was based on an old plantation. And the Union train came up. And they parked right there at the front door of the mansion. And I didn't realize this till I did a little bit more research. I was standing in basically the living room where the mansion used to be. It's nothing there now except an outline of where the mansion is. I didn't realize I parked the car exactly where the lead wagon was in the supply train.
Oh, no. Did you really?
Yes.
Wow.
And Gail was in the car. You remember?
Poor Gail.
Gail's black. The driver of most of the wagons were black Union Army members.
Yes.
Huh. Yep.
The white guy on the lead wagon was a first person shot, and geographically, Gail was sitting in that car at almost the same square yard.
Oh, wow.
Hey, she's screaming, "Why?"
Oh, Lord.
She's gonna do something to you yet, Lynn.
She's doing this to me right now.
I bet she is.
But now we have to go there. You don't want to go there in summer. You can walk the battlefield, but during the summer you got a lot of poison ivy in there, and it's best to go in the very early spring. Talking about February, March. And you can actually walk through the battlefield and walk the road and see these older where people were buried. I don't know if they've been exhumed or not.
Yeah, you never
All
know.
right, in the field, and it's a park that if we talk to the people nice, there's also a family cemetery there. If people have before, ask them permission to park a Winnebago or something there.
Yep.
We could actually go there overnight.
Oh.
And it's available free. We could probably shove them $100 and probably stay there for a night or two. And investigating this place. And you got the family cemetery right there, about where they had their family reunions right there. And there's no telling who will show up. You could be Confederacy members, it could be Union soldier members. They got an area where I think it's 7 Confederate soldiers are still buried.
Oh, wow.
And some of the Sons of the Confederacy actually keep that area up. They put flags out there.
Right.
So it's the whole place is real interesting, and it's only about 40-minute drive from my house. And it's all part of this running field, and it's basically the battle for Arkansas. It starts at the MacArthur Military Museum in Little Rock. That would make a great documentary.
It would. Well, I'll be looking for stuff to do next year.
So, right here at my house, I can get to all these places. It takes me about an hour or so to get to Little Rock by, interstate all the way. And these other places across the state, maybe an hour and a half, I could come from the house. But of course, we could just get in a big car or have a SUV or something, carry our equipment on there, and just go from place to place and stay in hotels. And since I'm not working, I'm available to at least narrate or just hold a camera.
Well, I tell you what, this year I have made a point to myself. I want to try my best, even though everybody's everywhere. I want to try to go see everybody in person, even if it's for an afternoon or something, just to do something. But I'm gonna try. I can't promise. You know, it's expensive to travel, but I know in up north I have places to stay. I could even crash at Sean's if I asked real nice.
Yep.
He would let me crash there, but I have friends up there. But hopefully this year I will be able to go and see everybody. I would love that as the producer. I would love to just go see everybody for just a little while. Like I said, an afternoon. If I could swing a couple days or something, that'd be cool too. But it'd be nice.
Well, we'll see each other in New Orleans, and we're going to try to do some filming in New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. It's just, I tell you what, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna be able to get there, when I'm not. I'm working on it though. I'm very much working on it. So
because I can do this all by myself and doing a selfie. Of course, I could do a YouTube channel on some of this stuff. But I'd rather do it with other people.
You could always, be on your camera on the phone or something live like this too. But I am going to do my best to try to get, a little bit of everywhere, and definitely for New Orleans. I'm gonna try to get there a couple days early so me and you can do our thing. But that as the closer it gets, because I'll tell you what, we have 3 Paracons 3 weeks in a row. I can't remember which one's which, but I know we have New Orleans, we have Deep South, which is in Alabama, and we have, I want to say Gettysburg. But maybe I might be wrong about that one. Don't mark my word on that one.
No, is Deep South, is it in July or August?
Let me look. I tell you
because the reason I ask is because that automatically shows you which is which. Because New Orleans, of course, is July 31st and August 1st and 2nd.
True. I'm looking.
So if it's either July or August, it's before or after.
Yeah, I am not the keeper of the calendar. So I don't, I am not. I have to look. Lee is the keeper of the calendar. So,
okay.
But we have a shared calendar for this all right, let's see. All right, so July. There we go. It's Gettysburg on July 24th, 25th, 26th. I don't know which days are actually the event.
So you're going to be at Gettysburg and then New Orleans.
Gettysburg, the next weekend, 31st, 31st and 1st. Get it out in a minute. That is July. Yep, July. And that is New Orleans. And then Deep South Paracon in Alabama is August the 8th. So 3 weekends.
The next weekend. 3 weekends in a row. Gettysburg, New Orleans, and Deep South. Wow.
That's the ones I know for sure. Lee, myself, Matt, unless he has drill because he's military, he'll be at. I know we will be at least those 3, Lee and I, and hopefully Matt will be at all 3 of them. And then, I got other ones that I go to that they don't go to, like, the ones up north. I want to go to the one in Maine. I can't remember the dates of that. I know I want to go to it, but we'll see if I can. And I'm hoping I get to go to a few other ones at least, but we'll see.
Yeah. And I try to hit all the Paracons here in Illinois and Iowa and close by as well, even in
I think Rock Island I think they're having something, another one in Rock Island. I'd like to go to that one if I can. Like I said, I have friends up there, so I don't have to really worry about a hotel unless we all book a hotel together. Yeah. So, I mean, that's
that one's only about 45 minutes for me.
Yeah. Well, Christina usually goes, Christina Bloom, and I was supposed to stay with her this year. But guys, good news about my knee. I know this has nothing to do with the show, but I thought I'd share this. I came home, went to orthopedic surgeon. That was a mess because he was not worried about his job, but my sports medicine people here have hooked me up. I'm going to start getting the gel injections that are actually supposed to start helping my cartilage regenerate and my meniscus. And we're going to do that first. So 3 weeks in a row, I got to get a gel shot in my knee. That's the best way to put it. And everybody cross their fingers that starts working. It takes a while to start, but it's a start.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and show that new video I just popped up.
Okay. Sean, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let y'all do that. Honestly, I'm tired and I need to.
Okay. We'll do this and call it quits.
Yep, I love you guys. Lynn, get me your poster or whatever you got, and I'll stretch it out and make it longer and all that. And you guys, Happy New Year, and I will
Happy
see you
New Year
tomorrow.
to you.
Sean,
We'll
if you
talk to you
want to come
tomorrow.
tomorrow
Probably
night,
tomorrow afternoon. I'll probably sleep most of the morning.
yeah,
I'll be
probably so.
on, I'll be on tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, you guys, if you'll just shut it down for me, Sean, that'd be cool. Have a great night, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop that up for you real quick, and then I'm gonna head out.
All right.
All right.
And Sean, I can say goodbye and good night. We'll be out of here.
All right. Have a good one, Gwen.
You too.
Take it easy, Gwen. This doesn't have any sound, Sean.
Oh, is it supposed to?
No.
Oh, okay. All right,
So
I'm
we
out of here.
can talk all the way through it. This
All
is
right.
see, Andrew Jackson. They had an orphanage that burned down at that location. There's the outside of it. Also, not the address, but at least the street it's on. There's a side view of it. It's right next to another famous location, the Cornstalk Hotel, right there next to it. And that's the question: is Andrew Jackson haunted by those kids? There's been a couple of murders in the place.
Yeah, I remember you talking about this. Me and you were talking about this one night.
This is some of the shots from the outside. It's not an extremely big place. It's deep, like most places in New Orleans are. They don't have that big of street frontage, but it's deep. You just keep going and going to the back. And this is what it looks like from the front. And this is one place where New Orleans Paranormal Society goes at least 4 or 5 nights of the week in tours into the Andrew Jackson. And for the Paracon, they will take tours in here if you buy the package and you get the Andrew Jackson package. They will put you in this hotel for 2 to 3 hours ghost hunting.
Huh.
In this hotel. There's the lobby. There's the check-in desk right there. They use a fireplace mantle for the check-in desk. That's right there, the white thing to the left. Is the check-in desk. That doorway to the right is an office. The hallway takes you outside of the courtyard, and there's where when you go down a short hallway, this is the view you get when you go outside.
Yeah. Didn't you say they were doing a little bit of remodeling out there when we were talking about it?
Yeah, they're remodeling a little bit around it, but it's pretty much looking like these pictures. And there's where I spent 2 nights. And Gail was watching Game of Thrones with the spirit, watching Game of Thrones, where they're in that room you see in the background. Kind of self-explanation of the view here. This is a little courtyard toward the back and the building in the back. There's a kind of an overhead shot. 208 is the most haunted room, up to the extreme right of that photo.
Hmm.
They on their tours, if nobody's stayed in 208, there's the inside of 110. That's where Gail and I stayed. Gail sat right there on that bed and was watching Game of Thrones with a ghost.
Hmm.
Some of these went sideways when I made the video. I don't know why. So they came out sideways on the video. But there's a stairwell where there's also spirits walking around. It's a very haunted place. And if you buy the right package for the New Orleans Paranormal Society, July 31st, August 1st, and 2nd, you can go in that place and do some ghost hunting and guarantee there's a bunch of spirits in there. A couple of murders around there. There are some resident spirits that stay there. There's different spirits passing through every once in a while. And you can see the equipment I actually had on the bed behind me was taken in the Andrew Jackson. Of course, I'm special. I spent the night in the hotel, 2 nights, and investigated the hotel for 2 whole nights. There's nothing but ghost hunters in the whole hotel.
That'd be cool.
It was expensive. That was not cheap, but I did it, and it was a lot of fun. You see some of the pictures taken with lighting and with regular lighting, and the other one with strictly UV or IR lighting. But this is what people can check out if they buy the package from New Orleans Paranormal Society. I would say, starting with in order to make that for New Year's resolution, is to get a package from them before they sell out of packages, and you're left out. And remember, I will be broadcasting live. She's going to open up a show, and I will be there live on Facebook, YouTube, and all the other places where All Access Network TV goes, and showing. If you want to see yourself on YouTube and Facebook, fine, you'll be there. You want to talk to John Zappis? How about let's put you and John in a haunted location with me recording it live on YouTube? How's that? Where can you find that? You know, the guy on the right, he used to work with Ghost Adventures. He was following me around for a while the first night. He wanted to be on a real ghost hunt, not a Ghost Adventures ghost hunt.
Yeah.
So I gave him one. He recorded a growl in one of the rooms.
I remember you saying that too.
Mm-hmm. That was him. You saw in those photos. Some more of the equipment, and somebody else there on the far right. So they got some nice rooms at Andrew Jackson. It's a nice place to stay. The beds are a bit soft for me, but if you like soft beds, it's one of the more expensive places to stay in the quarter. Yeah. This was a tour guide. That was who I was ghost hunting with. She was my paranormal wife for the weekend. Gail stayed in her room, and her and I were running around. There's the fountain in the square and some of the foliage around the square.
Yeah.
It's right outside the haunted closet where New Orleans Paranormal Society will take you. Right that spot where not only the trees are growing, but the spot where that umbrella is right outside the haunted closet. And there are several spirits that go in that closet, and they'll be there plenty of time. Anybody on that group that's ghost hunting will be put in that closet by themselves with K2 meters, mail meters, and cameras, and I'll be right there recording you in that haunted closet, which is under 208, which is the most haunted room. So you can forever have that if you want to take it off YouTube. You know, if you pay for YouTube, that'll let you clip videos out of it. Or I can figure out how to clip it and send it to you. But that's a little courtyard outside of those rooms. It's a great place, and like I said, you buy the package, you'll be there. It's a great place to investigate. And like I said, I encountered several spirits there, and I'll guarantee you it's haunted.
Yeah, I think we talked about a whole show like this one night with all these pictures that you were talking about.
Yes. And that's where they're going to go. Like I said, if they buy the right package. Lee will probably go there, or she may go a couple of other places. I don't know how they're lining up who goes where, but they got 3 nights of investigations with different packages. And if you got the money, get 3 packages, 1 each night. Go to Andrew Jackson, go to the Voodoo House. I think they're going to open up a package for the pharmacy, which is a haunted place. Been there, but it's got a hotel between it and the Napoleon House, a great place for lunch if you like po' boys. They got some really good po' boys. Plus, the place is haunted. There was a house that was built for the Napoleon, but he never got there. I won't say a friend, let's call him a fan of Napoleon Bonaparte, built the house in New Orleans and was trying to talk Napoleon into moving there, and the French government to letting him come there in exile. But he went to Elba instead, and that's where he died. Yeah, just as he was finishing the house is when he got news that Napoleon had died at Elba. But he was trying to get him to come to the house in New Orleans, and it's 2 doors down from the pharmacy. Of course, naturally, between two haunted places, that hotel is quite a bit haunted. I've stayed there a couple of nights. Yes, and it is definitely haunted. They share a wall in the courtyard with the pharmacy, and the other wall is shared with the Napoleon House. And like I said, Napoleon House is one of your cheaper restaurants to go to if you want a poor boy. They've also got a specialty drink at the bar, so you can pony up to a bar if you want to, on a bar that's been sitting there over 100 years.
And that's where you seen the guy with the hat, if I remember right?
Yeah, I think so. Here we are in the Andrew Jackson. There's my hat, some of my equipment. Those lights now, or this is a older photo. They are not as well, do as well as the new LED lights they have. But that was my design about 15, 17, almost 20 years ago. That I designed myself with the best LEDs that you could get at the time. Now that technology is long gotten much better and bypassed those lights I designed. But it's still not bad. They'll still shoot out 30 feet from the camera. They'll light up a good sized room. They found that out when I was in Lafayette back in the spring. I pulled out some of those old lights and lit up an entire theater with one of those boxes of lights. So that was a fun night in Lafayette. Well, outside Lafayette, they're actually in St. John's Parish, at the St. John's Theater.
Yep, that was it.
So, yeah, I look forward to. I'm like Gwen. It's going to be a lot of fun in New Orleans. I'm open to work with her if she wanted to come down here and spend a couple of weeks down here. But we probably need to rent an SUV or either pay hotel bills or get something we can sleep in, or end up coming back here, staying at the house. Gayla put up with her.
Yeah.
And we could do, because with that running battle they had, we could just follow it through parks, because it's all parks now, and do a fabulous documentary. I don't think that's ever been done. If somebody is going down there and making several hour long documentary where you're at the different battlefields and actually talk about it, because you have the scripts laid out, and actually discuss the battlefield and standing out on the battlefield. Like the Bailey Bridge, you could actually stand. It's actually marked right where the Bailey Bridge was, and you can stand there and say, "This is where the Union forces built an early Bailey Bridge and went across this because the ferry was closed because the river was flooded."
Yeah.
And that makes an interesting documentary when you've got your feet on the same spot where something's at that you're talking about. Or an army unit was camped out, had their weapons and all this camped out right there on that, and died in a battle, and you're standing at the spot where probably people died in the Civil War.
True.
Like Gettysburg. Except it's a lot less talked about because it's a lot smaller battles. But, I could be willing to help out any way I could. And it's not that far from here. Like Pea Ridge is a ways from here, but still in Arkansas. Well, some of the park is in Missouri. But it's right there in the corner of Oklahoma, Missouri, and Arkansas. Pea Ridge, you could do a couple hours show on. It's especially if it has some nighttime investigations. But you want to go to bed. I definitely want to go to bed before we have the mountain time. And if we wait another 12 minutes, we'll be running the fireworks again for the mountain group.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know how many people we've got still watching the show that lives in the mountain time zone, but we're not going to do that. We'll let y'all do that. Sean, I appreciate you being with me tonight. This has been fun. We've had a lot of good conversation.
Oh yeah.
And we did a lot of on-air planning, and people can see what's coming on All Access Network TV for next year. 9 new shows. We're at the beginnings of planning documentaries. So if you like the paranormal, you like history, you've got 3 Civil War history buffs on this network, and we're bound to get together and talk about Civil War stuff.
For sure, I can see that happening.
We could do another show on talking Civil War stuff.
Well, yeah, most definitely.
So, being from Columbus, Georgia, which was the second biggest arms sales and manufacturer to the Confederacy outside of Richmond, Virginia. That was my hometown. And I've been in the old ironworks, so they made a lot of stuff. And was where they also made a couple of ironclads for the Confederacy. And the last major land battle was fought taking Columbus. And that's not that far from Andersonville. Been there and done that. The history of that place. And then Camp Douglas came down doing some nasty stuff because they heard about Andersonville, and they intentionally kept fresh vegetables away from the prisoner so they would intentionally get scurvy. And the U.S. Army did that to Confederates just for revenge for Andersonville.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of the few people who's been to both places. But, I would more than welcome a Civil War show where we did nothing but show videos of Civil War stuff.
That'd definitely be interesting for sure.
Yes, it would be. People that's actually been there and done that. Like I said, I was in the Civil War Roundtable with Richard Crowe in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
That was Resnick. He's in Facebook wishing all Access TV personnel a Happy New Year. So, Rez, if you're stumbling on this video, Happy New Year to you.
Yep, Happy New Year.
And, let's go ahead. I don't know what kind of ending you want to put on there, except for the network ending. And we'll see everybody 8:00 tomorrow night. We're going to be talking New Year's again. Oh my gosh! University of Texas dance team is on my TV.
Yeah.
They've got long pants on, but as far as tops, they've got what they need to cover covered. And that's about it. I have shoulders and arms and upper chest and bellies all over my TV set right now. Wow.
Yeah. All right, everybody, have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow night.
Good night.